matchup because they were kind of beefing because I remember when ShinyMark won, he started teabagging, and I found that so hilarious.
Yeah, he's definitely he pulls out the shit talk every now and then, you know. gotta let it rip occasionally. But yeah, SHADIC from Texas, 16 years old if I recall correctly. Really young player. ShinyMark on the other hand from Guatemala, but right now he is starting off with a good little combo. You know, 41% isn't the top of what a Pikachu can do, but oh man, that's a great way to make sure that you know exactly how to deal with Corrin's up B, because that's a lot of times it's hard because Corrin has such a huge hitbox on that move, but catching it at the very end, at the very tip, SHADIC let it rip a little early, and ShinyMark was there, reacted appropriately, and starts off with a huge lead, Snacks.
Wow, so 65% and SHADIC in his second stock already. I'm just saying, but ShinyMark is hungry to win this one already, so he's concentrated. He already has the matchup sorted downloaded, so let's see if SHADIC can try to bring this back. So that downer sending ShinyMark to 76%. And now that I'm thinking about it, Battlefield is a great stage for both characters. I feel more that ShinyMark takes advantage of this stage. What do you think?
I think it's a fairly even stage. I mean, ShinyMark I think Pikachu is a significantly better character than Corrin, so you know it's going to look like it's Pikachu favored just by virtue of how strong the character is. But at the same time, I do feel like Corrin has a lot of ways to keep the platform extensions going and get some kills off the top, using the forward air into multiple new forward airs to chain it up. But yeah, that up B. Good usage of it. You saw that second up B that would look sort of random. I think he was trying to catch a quick attack into the top platform. You know, trying to get an early read, which he really needs to get the stock, because right now, if the game goes the same way, it's just going to be ShinyMark for the rest of the match. And oh wow, Celestia's out of that forward air. I think I'm not sure exactly why that he was able to fall out, but good for SHADIC. That would have set up a huge edge guard for ShinyMark, potentially ending his stock. A nice burst option, gets that side B. The pin comes out. Not even needed to pin in, just the lance getting the kill.
Right there, first stock from Shiny outside already, so 123%. SHADIC's in a disadvantage in percentage already. Shiny wants to find that second stock from SHADIC. So air dodge to take that ledge. Very good job from ShinyMark using that up B to stun ShinyMark and send him to the dash attack. Oh my god, that there. I beat him, yet that killed.
2 down airs, 2 kills for ShinyMark, and still keeping this lead, making sure he doesn't do anything too crazy. I mean, I really like the patience from ShinyMark right now. He's not overcommitting too much, but at the same time, SHADIC has been slowly eking his way back into this game. Started off with a huge early stock loss, but at this point, you know, it's definitely relatively close. Oh, but this could be a giant opportunity. Good DI on those up airs. Not gonna fall for the up air thunder spike that that ESAM loves and has gotten a lot out of. You know that these players are going to be prepared for this game, as this is the first game of the day. You know exactly who your opponent is, and you have all night to prep.
That's right. And ShinyMark doing anything possible to try to take that stock from SHADIC. SHADIC very good right there, using the down B from it to his favor, sending Shiny to 103%. Oh, trying to look for that 2 frame, not gonna work. Very nice grab from SHADIC, sending ShinyMark once again outside the stage. Oh, and I love that up B, not grabbing the ledge, but hitting SHADIC. I believe that was intended. I don't think that was a mistake right there, but ShinyMark taking advantage of that, and that down is not gonna 2 frame. Very good return for SHADIC.
Yeah, but still does need to find this kill. Trying to use these up airs to catch an approach by ShinyMark. Still just trying to beat out ShinyMark in the air, who's using these T-Jolts to really cover his landing. Also done a lot of Skull Bashes to the other side. I think it's Skull Bash. Yeah, using Skull Bash to go all the way underneath the platform and just make it so the ledge trapping is just a lot worse, because that pin is a great way of just covering the ledge. If you use it the right time, it's always going to kill Pikachu. But finally, the up air gets the stock. At what cost, though? 90% already on SHADIC, who really needs to find some big openings as not exactly the biggest combo character. Not somebody who can really just rack it up like Pikachu. You need to win multiple interactions before you can really come back into this game if you're SHADIC.
Yeah, I feel that's like one of Corrin's disadvantages, that doesn't have that much movesets to try to combo any sort of character. But 26% at least, we're seeing SHADIC bringing this. Oh, never mind. Thank God I didn't finish that sentence. Yeah, no tech, and that's going to be over in that first match for SHADIC. 1-0 for ShinyMark.
Yeah, Corrin main tool for combos is that forward air, but it's just it's relatively hard to land on Pikachu, relatively hard to get a big like a big string like Pikachu can do. We've seen mostly throughout this whole game, it's been really just like nickel and dimes for SHADIC. I think that the big difference is the combo starter is a lot more difficult to hit. It's just, you know, you have the forward air, and it can lead into a lot, but it doesn't quite have that maneuverability that Pikachu has, where you can combo off of Thunder Jolt or grab or up tilt or any number of different things.
Oh, well, let's see what could be the change in this next match. Best of 5. SHADIC has a chance to tie this game up. We're going Battlefield once more. Loves the comeback from SHADIC. He did try to bring that game once back, but that tech did not save him at all. So, once again, Pikachu against Corrin in this second match of today. Top 64. Winners round 1.
Yeah. Okay, going in this next game. I do want to see, you know, I do think that SHADIC has a lot in the tank that he just hasn't been able to let rip, just because of the positional advantage that Pikachu has, just the maneuverability and how many hitboxes you can throw out in the right positions. It's just made it so hard for SHADIC to really get those big openings that he wants. We do know there's a lot that he can do if he has the opportunity to, but right now the opportunities have not been presenting themselves.
So a slow game at the moment. SHADIC trying to look for that opening, but this time going next to Pikachu, so that Nair combo will kind of start. Not gonna work completely. 51% from SHADIC. Thunder Jolt will hit. That Nair won't hit right there yet. Well, quite of a comfortable match for Shiny. He's gonna try to camp sort of this game, trying to look for openings against SHADIC, but SHADIC's gonna look a bit uncomfortable in this matchup.
And yeah, it does seem very difficult for SHADIC to really find an opening here, as this a little electric rat has been running circles around and trying to find a back air right now. Nice up air to back air. I will say Corrin, incredible at 2 pieces, has a lot of really good just like 1-2s that can get the kills relatively early. With, you know, you've got Nair back air, Nair, like up air back air. There's a lot of like confirms that SHADIC is really good at getting. But you still have to find that starting hit in a position where you can follow up and good. Wow, he got out of that drag down Nair somehow. I'm not sure exactly what the reasoning was for that. But now, okay, this is what makes it so hard for SHADIC as well, is even when SHADIC has found that advantage, it's just like he's never able to get the ledge trap, because ShinyMark is just going under the stage and juking him. And SHADIC's counter pick.
Yeah, he stayed a Battlefield. I failed that. Next time you should try to look for another stage that ShinyMark could not exploit like that. He's going under the stage, trying to take a bit of a time against SHADIC. ShinyMark is not gonna, be in a hurry and try to take that spot. He could play by time if he wants to.
Yeah, but this is a dead even game now. I mean, both these characters absolutely able to find the kill off of one interaction, looking for either an up air or a pin from SHADIC. And then on the other side, ShinyMark has a bevy of options that can definitely get it done. That is one of them if there's a little bit higher percent. Looking for an up air now? Yeah, it's so silly that once you get into up air kill percent from Pikachu, because that move is just so safe and so fast. You never expect to die to it. That
is true. So 122, third stock from ShinyMark. ShinyMark playing very defensive, going outside the stage once more, doing the exploiting right there the stage. Oh, and that's falling upper, sending ShinyMark to his second stock. Very unexpected, but right now even stocks yet.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Corrin's up air is definitely one of the top up airs in the game. Just so safe, so huge, like reasonably fast startup. It's very similar to Sora's up air, and just it can kill, it can combo, it can do your laundry, it can do your taxes. It's got everything going for it. But it's still not enough to really carry Corrin all the way up into that that top tier status. Maybe a high tier at best.
I agree. Like, if you mean like Corrin, my bad. I kind of agree. She's right there, but there's not many people that we see with the Corrin character, and it's quite difficult to put her that high up. I still agree that she's very good. So, SHADIC is showing us slowly but surely how Corrin is supposed to be used. Right there, using the down B, sending ShinyMark outside the stage. Having a percentage lead at this time, if we're gonna play by time, this time is SHADIC winning.
Yeah, it's just a very slight SHADIC lead that is currently gone. As the trade, but still had the jump. Really good save of the jump there by SHADIC, making a huge difference as the game goes on. But I would like to direct your attention to something in the top right of the screen. We are at 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. I know this game has been action-packed, but it's actually almost at a timeout right now, and I'm not sure if these players are paying attention to that. I know some players are a lot more aware of it than others, but I don't know. Being an online grinder that he is, I'm sure ShinyMark is certainly aware of it.
And that's the problem, that once ShinyMark starts playing like that, going under the stage, we're probably going to see a timeout. Many Pikachus right now I've seen are starting to do that. ShinyMark, of course, is trying to look for a punish move every time.
Jump into the T-Jewel. Oh no!
Well, sad to see. That's a sad way to lose that stock, but now ShinyMark is a bit more comfortable on that timeout opportunity. Oh, but this time, not letting ShinyMark using that move to go download the stage.
That's something that we've seen SHADIC use a couple times, trying to catch that up B back to stage. The quick attack is certainly something that is exploitable on that front. Oh, the double up air into back air. Not looking for the thunder this time, but big answer back from SHADIC, getting 24%. Only a minute left on the clock, Snacks. At any point, this game could turn for either player, and then it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to come back into it. Oh, they both know. You can tell by the way they're playing. They both know what's going on. Yeah, but this is all ShinyMark right now. SHADIC needs to find a big opening, a nair or a forward air, but ShinyMark is never going to come close. He's going to utilize his speed. Oh, but there we go. We see a triple fair and a nair up air. Okay, this is the opportunity for SHADIC, who doesn't need a timer. He just needs a nair into a back air, and I think that was a huge punish by ShinyMark, on ShinyMark, sorry, for being a little bit too campy. He was just like, all right, I'm up in percent. There's low time left. I'm T-jolting. SHADIC found his way in. Snacks. Okay, looks like Snacks might have dropped off a call for a sec. Hopefully he comes back soon, but right now it's just gonna be me and you viewers. Hope you're enjoying this commentary. Yep, okay. He needs a quick break. Don't worry, I'm here for y'all. I'm just gonna be vibing about the match. But yeah, what an absolute play by SHADIC there, knowing that he was down in percent, knowing that he had to make a play, and doing so just in a really efficient fashion. I mean, that's one way of getting the kill early. The nair back air is just an incredible tool to have in your back pocket. Something that Pikachu doesn't quite have, that like instant you're dead option. So great job there by SHADIC, evening up the score and putting us into a 1-1 situation. Game 3 now is going to be pretty, well, sometimes it's pretty important in terms of counter pick, but I do feel like these players are just, they want similar things out of stages. We're gonna see where we're going for ShinyMark's counter pick as we head into game 3. I just wanna hear in the chat real quick, who do y'all got? I know I've seen a lot of people getting excited for both these players. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you want ShinyMark? And on the other hand, can I get a 2 if you love SHADIC? Let me know. Let me know in the chat right now as we are getting going. I see some 1s, I see some 2s. Okay, it's pretty even. Both a lot of 2s. SHADIC fans are coming out. Wow, okay. Coming out in spades. I think SHADIC fans are definitely winning out right now. But ShinyMark might have something to say about that. If the game goes like the first one, or even like a lot of the second one was going. Alright, going into this first stock, both these players finding 1 opening so far, and I'm really interested to see how SHADIC has been changing his approach up on these platforms, using a lot of movement on them, really just beating out the T-Jolts with aerials and movement rather than shielding. That's one of the big things that a lot of, I think, players get stuck in early on against Pikachu. They just don't know how to deal with T-Jolt, and they just shield it, and that just puts Pikachu in a huge advantage. SHADIC has been using movement and aerials to clank them out and to just avoid them entirely, not giving ShinyMark that positional advantage that he gets by you being locked in your shield against them. But right now, oh, the down air, good tech, not getting the spike hitbox. Luckily for SHADIC, who is going to live to tell another tale up air, and down air catching a little tiny bit of percent on that quick attack. Both those players, I think, not expecting exactly how that was going to hit. Yep, you hear the Discord noise. We got back. What's up, Snacks? How you doing?
I am so sorry, guys, but I'll tell you what happened. Don't worry. But ShinyMark right now in 82%. We're seeing that he won that second game. We'd love to see that. That Thunder's not going to hit at 99% yet. What did I miss?
Yeah, basically, so ShinyMark was going into camp mode. He had set up a tent. He was electrifying his dinner, and then SHADIC found 1 opening, got a really nice nair to back air, killed it like, I don't know, 75% or something like that. Pikachu a light boy. He's just a little rat.
Wow. Okay, then beautiful gameplay right there from SHADIC, showing us that Corrin still has it, 109%. ShinyMark in that second stock already, Jet. So this is a lot of great gameplay. Last match almost went to timeout?
Yes, it was about 14 seconds left, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it was under 30 for sure. And yeah, this is just, I was talking as well about how good SHADIC is at just avoiding these T-Jolts positionally rather than just trying to shield them. And using those platforms, using his aerials to just beat them out. And now it's just been so much of an opposite of the first game, where the one trying to chase down is ShinyMark, who has found himself in a difficult position. Up throw not going to kill. I'm surprised he went for the grab after the drag down nair instead of a down smash, which almost certainly would have killed. It's possible that he was afraid of SHADIC falling out like he did last time, but now ShinyMark is in a really bad position, going to use that mix-up going under the stage, making it a lot harder for SHADIC to get the kill, but still finding it 3 stocks to 1, Snacks.
Oh, no, this is looking great for SHADIC. What a great download, and that downer's not going to help, so we're returning to the stage. Very good. A downer from SHADIC, but that stock is out of there. 70% from ShinyMark starting that second stock. SHADIC looking very comfortable right now in this match. Small battlefield helping SHADIC a lot. Trying to look for the... Oh no, Jet. Would you look at that? What a comeback from ShinyMark.
I know. ShinyMark's like, all right. You got kills, I got kills too. I'm gonna find a way to get it early, get it quick, make it efficient, and now we are not going to find a timeout in this game. 3 minutes left on the clock. This is going the distance for damn sure. And right now, gets the forward air, double dump T-Jolt into down air. Oh, you see the panic set in on SHADIC's face as his jump gets caught out, and that is such a hard position to be in because you know that game was within your grasp, Snacks. Oh my god. The mental damage absolutely is out in full effect. And
that's what
you hate to see it happen.
Yeah, it's horrible, horrible. What a way to go. But ShinyMark getting a great comeback right there. I don't know. I'm still in shock on how he got that match back yet. ShinyMark showing us what he is capable of. So 2-1 in ShinyMark's favor. SHADIC did a great job.
I just want to do a quick shout out to my favorite Corrin player, Birdie V in the chat. My favorite Corrin player. Shout out to her. But
there we go.
I know she's in here watching, big Corrin fan. But a lot of people are gonna be a little bit ticked off about that situation. I mean, come on, you get hit with a forward air at like 10%, and then you just get obliterated. That was absolutely crazy.
No. That's his incredible work from ShinyMark. Right now, we're seeing SHADIC on screen. They're trying to prepare some stuff from ShinyMark's side, and then we'll return to the next game. Once more, very impressive comeback from ShinyMark. I hope you guys got a clip of that, because that's just a great gameplay from him. And Pikachu, and I mean ShinyMark showing us that Pikachu is still there in that whatchamacallit tier list. Great play from ShinyMark. There's just there's nothing we could just say.
There's nothing you could say other than it's just a good character, man. He's got so many tools. People are like, oh no, Pika can't kill. He's not he's not that good anymore. No longer top 5. Bro, watch that. Who else can get a kill off a forward air at 11%?
No, that's just wow. That's undergot me. But now, Town and City counterpick from SHADIC's side. Let's see what we could do. Once again, you don't see ShinyMark's camera. They're trying to repair that as soon as possible. But we're seeing this gameplay start from ShinyMark's side. Would you look at that? 64%. The moves.
That's the optimal loops. Sometimes people be like, Pikachu loops are too hard. You can smash the eye out of them. Nah, ShinyMark's like, I got those on deck. You give me an open stage with no platforms that they can DI to. I'm getting you all the way up.
There we go. So 84%, very calm gameplay right now. Looks for that grab, not gonna get it. So the Nair hitting ShinyMark, trying to look for that downer. 58%. ShinyMark is in a great percentage. Still not in a hurry, looking for the T-Jolts to get a hit on SHADIC, so he could try to take advantage. That downer is not going to hit. Very good shield from SHADIC. So the gameplay we're going to try to look for SHADIC this time is try to prevent those near combos outside the stage. Most definitely.
It is really interesting to see this this platform layout, as the stage of choice for SHADIC, because we know SHADIC has been using the platforms really well to just avoid the T-Jolts and not have to shield them, which I was giving big compliments on, because I think that is a really good way of dealing with them. But now that it's the FD mode or even the Kalos mode, it's just been super good for ShinyMark to take stage with them. At the same time though, SHADIC has seemed completely undeterred, just using his superior hitboxes to just beat out Pikachu's approach options. Those just huge up airs and neutral airs just have been just proving a lot of a mileage for SHADIC here.
That's right, and oh my, we're still in that third stock. ShinyMark looking for that grab, the up throw, thing into 100. I mean, the forward throw to that 134%. ShinyMark sending SHADIC to the outside the stage, and that's not gonna kill. Okay, and another one, whoop, not hitting right there, the sour spot, 150%. So this is gonna look like a Pico close. Oh my!
Love that.
That bagger's gonna kill there yet. So we're looking at a good lead right now for SHADIC.
Yeah, that was such good awareness. SHADIC used the fact that there was a T-Jolt coming out, being like, okay, normally ShinyMark comes in behind these T-Jolts using them as protection, but I'm going to use a move that beats the T-Jolt and beats your ass at the same time. A 2-for-1 special. Really nice back air.
SHADIC comfortably in that 148% soft, safe and sound, and that forward's not going to kill just yet. 158, looking for that upper. Oh, very nice air dodge from ShinyMark, preventing that upper from SHADIC. So we're trying to look at the same thing that happened in the second game. We're just trying to prevent, okay, there we go, the up throw killing SHADIC, but we're always going to see a repetition of the second game.
Yeah, I mean, so one of the things about being behind is not just looking for what your win conditions are, but looking for what your loss conditions are. So when you're really far ahead like SHADIC is, you have to think about, okay, what moves can I get hit with that will just kill me off the rip? And oh man, that's a one way to keep a lead. But yeah, you look for how to keep the game going in your favor, but also the ways in which you can lose, and just knowing how to play around them. You don't have to be ever present in your mind, but knowing that Pikachu can just do something crazy like catching your double jump out. Oh man, the down air, the jump is still here, but the forward air answers back, and that is a really good way for ShinyMark to find himself back in this game. There's multiple times it's just felt out of reach, but ShinyMark's little stubby rat arms have climbed his way back up into this game, and we're at 23%. The game is never over if you're ShinyMark.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. We're not gonna call it over just yet. That beautiful comeback from ShinyMark. Right now in a 64% SHADIC. Oh, there we go. See that downbeat to send him to a 90%. Trying to look for that two frame. Not gonna find it. 98%. SHADIC needs to calm down, look for an opening to kill, and there we go. The back air finally sending ShinyMark outside, and we have a 2-2 yet.
I'm loving how ShinyMark just obliterated SHADIC's stock so early, and then SHADIC was just like, all right, cool, you did that, you're not gonna hit me again. You get one T-jolt for this whole stock, and it's just it was a really incredible way of just keeping advantage and not falling for any of the major Pika openings. And now SHADIC sitting on the verge of a W here. I mean, both these players 2-2, but it's just looked like SHADIC has been the one in the driver's seat the whole time ever since that first game, and it's ShinyMark has had to really pull out crazy comebacks, and that's not the position you want to be in this game 5. You want to be able to keep that advantage here, Snacks.
No, that is true. Thank God, and not being biased, but we didn't see a repetition of the second game. It must be mentally draining on how SHADIC lost that second game. We could have seen a set already in this matchup, but we're seeing right now a last game of Corrin versus Pikachu, ShinyMark versus SHADIC. So let's see win and continue to the next round.
Yeah, these players are both huge proponents of their character, really making waves on that front. So I'm loving how much work they're putting in here, and I know the winner of this has a tough bout ahead of him. The winner has to fight Spargo next.
Ooh, that will be great to see.
That's absolutely a tough battle, but they have this one first. As now, really interesting to see that ShinyMark picked Town and City back on SHADIC. SHADIC went with the town counter pick, and ShinyMark was like, nah, I like that stage too. The jump is here, but okay. Just a great wait for SHADIC, knowing exactly when to let that up be ripped so that it hit ShinyMark and protected him on the way up. Huge play there, as that could have been the game split wide open.
Yeah, definitely. We're not seeing a repetition from the first game. First game, we saw that ShinyMark did a down air to the last part of the last frame of that upbeat. We haven't seen that ever since, and ShinyMark returning from the lower part of the stage in an 82%. I think ShinyMark went to the stage again because I still find that Pikachu has an advantage in the stage. Just he didn't use it that much.
And he kept that edge guard going so much. I mean, I was like 7 hits in the corner every time. SHADIC's mix-ups proved ineffective as ShinyMark finally found his way into that stock. But still, not a huge lead for ShinyMark. He will definitely try to make the most of it as SHADIC slowly weaving his way through these Thunder Jolts. ShinyMark not falling for that back air through the Jolt this time, using a fastball and landing with shield instead and getting a good punish. Now ShinyMark is keeping it going. A forwarder, another one. Huge trade for SHADIC, Snacks.
So that forward not gonna hit. Very good trade because that upper sending Shiny outside. But right now we're back on the stage and that upper is not gonna kill just yet. 131%. Shiny going to the right side, baiting a bit to Shiny to SHADIC, but SHADIC doesn't mind that and takes ShinyMark's first stock, 54%. SHADIC getting hit by that jolt, not taking that much of advantage. ShinyMark 23%. Looking for that up B. That up B's gonna stun SHADIC, but we're not using it that much.
Yeah, I'm loving the usage of up air out of these like sort of pseudo combos by Pikachu. A lot of times what he'll do is he'll put you in a place where you don't have a lot of options, and if you use a defensive option, he's just going to keep chasing you down. But SHADIC has been throwing out up airs in these positions, and every single time ShinyMark's been just a little bit too aggressive, and that has really allowed SHADIC to bail himself out of certainly deathly situations like that forward air in the corner, like that back air on the left side. But now it's a bad spot for sure. No way either to cut it than this. And SHADIC is going to have to find something huge if he wants to find his way back in this game, because ShinyMark, okay, nice, really good option against Pikachu. Not normally punishable on shield, but with the footstool, able to get it done.
Got it, doing a great job staying in stage, not getting many punishes against ShinyMark. He needs to stay calm. 119%. ShinyMark. Oh Lord, that could have hit and could have killed. Sadly, we didn't see that happening. SHADIC has a second chance to try to bring this game back. 125%. ShinyMark camping a bit to the right side. Very good job from ShinyMark. Not being in a hurry to take that stock. 125%. 3 minutes of gameplay left yet, and that forward's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit. 82%. The up B getting canceled by that nair, and oh no!
There we go.
The up smash sending him out.
That's one of the few like big landing nair kill conversions we've seen. A lot of them have not really been going ShinyMark's way, but that is something that ShinyMark definitely has to keep it going. The pin and the lunge not going to be enough to get the kill. 121%. Another one should do it, but ShinyMark is playing so evasive, trying to sit in this corner, trying to make sure that he does not fall for any of the big kill options out of SHADIC. Forward air. Oh, could be a huge catch. Gets the reverse up air, but good DI up, getting out of there. Now SHADIC falling again out of the forward air. I think it might be a positional error by ShinyMark, but hard to say, as sometimes multi-hits in this move don't do exactly what they want. Oh, tries to catch the roll-in with the landing nair. Could have gotten the kill super early with that, but unfortunately it was just a hair off on the spacing of the roll. The up throw is going to get the kill. Wow. Even on Town and City, I think that might have been a little bit of a DI error, but SHADIC is absolutely going to take it. We are here on this last stock for SHADIC Sneaks.
We're not going to call it over. Shiny using that upper to 127%. SHADIC still has an opportunity to try to bring this game back, but Shiny doing a great job on preventing that from happening, maintaining some distance. 1 minute and 35 seconds away for this match to be a timeout. Possibly not a timeout's going to happen, but SHADIC will be in a bit of a hurry to try to look for those percentage. 135% yet, and Shiny is still calm using those T-Gels to try to stun SHADIC and get that kill. And still not looking at it, but SHADIC finally has an open spot to try to take a 36%.
I don't know, man. This is really scary for ShinyMark. He is up, but we've seen how efficient SHADIC can be at getting those kills we saw in the second game. Even though SHADIC was back against the wall, only 15 seconds left, he got that kill so early with a nair to back air, and I think, especially on Town and City, a nair to back air would definitely kill. Not quite an up throw kill percent. Oh, the dash back is not enough.
There we go.
Oh, it's still just need one more grab, one more back air off the side for Pikachu. The Super Saiyan 2 rarely seen 169%. Super Saiyan 169, but 169? This is SSJ2, and it might be enough for SHADIC. Oh, that was so close. The landing there in the back air almost did it. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. 23 seconds left. You know it's not going to time because here is a grab and here is an up throw. ShinyMark wins that set. 3-2, Snacks. My God.
What a great set from two great players. SHADIC doing anything possible to try to bring that game back. But ShinyMark with that up throw sends it all Great game from the dear ShinyMark, but SHADIC now goes
I
to
was
the
so
loser
sure
side.
that back air was gonna hit Stacks.
Yeah.
Like the energy was just spiking in my voice. I was feeling it. It was just the perfect opportunity, and he was just a hair off. That hitbox is enormous.
Is that the adrenaline felt like that backer was gonna hit? I thought it was gonna hit. It was really close, but well, sadly, it did not hit. Although we just saw a great set from two great players. I love how ShinyMark's played. He played very campy. He played calmly. He knew that he had the lead. He was not pressuring. And well, we saw what happened in the third game. We saw that ShinyMark brought that game back in less than a minute. That was some impressive gameplay.
Yeah, what a way to end off that set. I mean, it was just everything we really could have asked for, because every interaction was so close. There were so many times where, even though it looked like a player had a lead, it was just all of a sudden brought back. Like the huge lead from SHADIC in game 3, just ShinyMark able to evaporate it with 2 quick stocks. The almost timeout in game 2 where SHADIC found that neutral air to back air, almost the exact circumstance we saw in this game 5. It could have been everything. And man, Stacks, I couldn't be happier sharing this moment with you.
No, this was impressive to see. That's what I'm saying. Smash Factor, it's on its peak. We're seeing game set by set by set by set by set. I could keep on going. This is just impressive gameplay here at Mexico City. I'm right now in Puerto Rico, so I feel like I'm in Mexico, feeling every pressure, every adrenaline, everything going in all the games that are being played.
Yeah, feeling that Smash Factor, absolutely. It's just it's such an energizing thing to be a part of, and I don't know, there's something about these tournaments, these Mexican tournaments, that I feel bring out the hype, bring out the energy from these players who really want to show their stuff on this big stage. And I think we have our next match queued up. It's gonna be Meister versus Joker.
Oh, Meister versus Joker. We all know who Meister is, Game and Watch, and we saw Joker yesterday.
Absolutely wild end versus Siski.
Yeah,
oh, man.
So we're gonna see a great match, but I think it's a disadvantage for Joker at the same time, because I think Joker uses Sam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So he needs to play more like CQC, like on hand